Hey folks, it's been a little while. I have a bad habit of starting these videos and not recording. Just did that again, but luckily it was just during the warm-up. It is 35 degrees in here. Can't feel my feet already. You might think, why don't you wear shoes? Well, two things. One, the shoes don't really help all that much. And two, when I'm doing deadlifts or squats, I need to feel my feet pretty well. Otherwise I get wobbly. That is very pertinent information because today we will be doing in a moment here deadlifts. We're going to start with some warm-ups on the deadlift. I did a bit of face pulls just to kind of heat up my core, and then we'll do squats. We'll see where we go with that. I am exquisitely cold, and the colder I am, the weaker I tend to feel. I'm sure you're similar. So good luck, Chief. Okay, we finished our first set, looks like. That would be 200 pounds. So now we're moving up to 230. We're gonna do 5 of that, and 4 of the next one, then 3 of the next one. Then we'll move into our working sets. We're looking for at least one set of 6. If I can get 2 or 3 sets, I'll be very happy. Obviously, the chronology of me and me differ, but I wish him the best, of course. I'm sure he can pull it off. It's gonna be a lot of teleporting because I don't feel like walking all the way around the room, you know? Space and time, it's all wibbly wobbly anyways. All right. Looks like you're set up. We got what, 230, 280? It's a bit of a jump. Getting closer. I think we're nearly to our last warm-up set. Everything but my feet, quite warm. So my fingertips are also sort of cold. Yeah, that looks rough, all right. Well, I'll leave it to him. Good luck, me. Oh, you look at that. That's a lot of change plates at the end there. This is going to be a new PR for me, regardless of if I do 1 or 6, by another 5 pounds. And I'm going to keep trying to go up in 2.5 increments, because that should be slow enough that my body can adapt, process protein, get stronger, and we'll see eventually what my upper limit is. This is going to be very tough. The first one, as you're probably noticing if these have synced up at all, is the most alarming of every deadlift for me. It always feels like the one where I'm just thinking, did I put the right amount of weight on? This is heavier than anything I've ever lifted before. Why does it feel so much heavier than last week? That kind of thing. Yeah. 2 or 3 usually feel pretty good. 4 is where I start to get a little bit drained again. 5 is where I'm praying for death, and 6 or greater, which I don't think we're gonna make, but we'll see, is usually about the point that my form starts to break down. That's why I wear the belt, so that I don't completely hurt my back. So, yeah. Hope this goes well. Then we'll do a little intermission before the squats, and then we'll do squats. I think I'd pause squats. That sound good? That sounds good. I'm real proud of you, and by proxy myself. That was unbelievably hard. I did not think on those last 3 I'd get it off the ground. I bet I could have gone for an 8th if I wasn't so worried about hurting myself. But I have hurt myself in the last few years, so I don't want to risk it again. You lose weeks or months of time, but dang, that felt good. Whew. Now we take an intermission before squats. Let's get this off for a moment. You're supposed to breathe through your nose, but you don't come here to see me do things properly. You come here to see if a random idiot can get stronger. Because then we know if you need to worry about it. Because if me doing this nonsense in my late 30s gets me stronger, well, it'll definitely work for you. Statistically, you're younger than me. Dang it. But someday you'll be me, so don't be too excited. 260, 310, 315, 317 and a half. I'm sorry, I'm so baked after that. Whew. I don't know if you can tell, but I had to put knee braces on before I started. So I had to take off my pants. Instantly froze my groin. Whew. Yeah, that was intense. So, obviously, the day I'm recording this isn't super great. Some people are probably gonna be pretty nervous for, let's just say, I'm not gonna say why it's a bad day, but I'm gonna be pretty nervous for at least 4 years. You know, maybe they're in high school or something. Let's go with that. Some high schools start in 9th grade. So I'm hoping with these videos, as we move forward, to provide a little bit of levity, a few thoughts about things. And I suppose in a moment here, we'll adjust the camera view a bit. Maybe I'll take my place on the blue bench and we'll watch some squats. I'm sure I can pull it off. I'm already feeling a lot better. Very happy. I did that for 7. Wow. Technically, I might want to do another set, but I'll be honest, at these weights, I don't know if I have it in me. They feel so good though. The warm-up itself is very hard because I'm hitting all these weights that are real tough for me. But I managed, so that's good. All right, let me get you set up. We'll do a little time travel and spatial distortion action. All right, looks like we're starting with 120. That'll be our warm-up. We'll do maybe 6 to 8 at that weight. And we're only gonna do probably 2 warm-up sets because I'm warmed up. And then following that, depending on the time, I don't know if there'll be anything else today. Well, again, we'll see if this kind of intense but low workout gets me anywhere. Obviously, the more you do, the more consistently you do it, the faster you'll grow. But like I said in the first video, I'm here for the journey. I want to do what I love to do, and eventually, either I'll reach my goals or I'll die and it's not my problem anymore. So that's where I am mentally. And I'm curious to see where I'll be mentally after these squats. You may notice, depending on your view, I haven't really checked it. Depth might not be as good as you'd like, but I'm doing my best and I'm getting deeper every week. All right, going up to 140. If you see any jump cuts in this particular part, sun's making me sneezy, so we'll go with what we get. Ooh. I always feel like a workout's going really well when it makes me yawn. Maybe if I keep my eyes closed. We're up to 140. Woo! We're up to 140. Gonna do that for 4 or 5. And then we'll move up to our working weight, which I believe was 160. So we're gonna throw another 2.5 on there. I'll steal it from the deadlift. Hey, this is working. And yeah, I don't know if he started yet. I can't see. But good luck. That first set felt pretty good. I hope this one does too. fell back off. Anyways, all right, we got it at the working weight. Something, if I can give you some advice for today, it's pretty low-end advice, but should help, is if you start working out or doing anything, kind of do something like this. Think about yourself as two people, one of them observing the other, no real context for where they've been or where they're going. And think about how they'd feel seeing what you're accomplishing. Most people can't do what you do. Most people don't do what you do. It's kind of the beauty of people in general. We're all more different than we think. We're more alike as well, but that's a topic for another day. And when you look at that person, give them that immediate feeling of being impressed, that immediate feeling of not necessarily awe, but something along those lines. Basically, give yourself a pat on the back sometimes. You're accomplishing more than you realize. And the reason it sometimes will feel like you're not is there are people who do damn near nothing and are many echelons above you. Don't let that get you down. Life is unfair. That's just the way of things currently. Maybe forever. I'm hoping for a Star Trek future, but I think we're moving more towards Star Wars. Who knows? Just understand that with what you've got, both genetically and physically around you, you're doing incredible things. Almost certainly. And it's important to have that context. Don't let others sap you of your joy. Has he started yet? I sneeze so much I can't see straight. Oh, best of luck, Chapo. 1 or 2 sets here. I'm sure he's looking incredible. Look at that ass. Whew. He may be thin, but he's moderately caked. Good job. Oh, I need a nap. I just noticed last time I updated that board a few months back, my heaviest deadlift at that time for 5 was 245. So like I said, woo! I almost went for a roll. Be kind to yourself, okay? You're doing great. Being an adult is hard. Basically, nobody knows how to do it. And a few people mistake wealth for being an adult. But, well, secret between you and me, most of those people, maybe all of them, are just as dumb as this guy. Possibly dumber. So don't ever feel like you're not doing enough. You are. You just happen to roll the die. And you gotta work harder than a lot of these. Oh, gotta use a nice word. I believe in you. You got this.